Today marks the official week, end of the first week of Ramadan, and well, that's it. I don't really know what else to add because I pretty much said everything that I've needed to say in the last week. That being, I can't believe it's going so quickly, and it is. It genuinely is. I understand what you're thinking. 2 days in a row, that you've started the video at the end, not the beginning. Well, I like to see myself as somewhat of a rule breaker and, to some extent, a rule maker. I'm chatting rubbish. Today I want to talk about Ramadan, what it is, why we fast. You know? No, a lot of people just assume that we fast because we feel sorry for poor people. To some extent, you're right. But that's not the primary reason for why we fast.
That's not the reason at all. That's why do poor people have to fast? Why is there an obligation on them to fast?
No, but the people assume that we fast to feel what poor
Who
people
assumes
feel.
that?
You've never had anybody say to you, "Oh, you fast because to feel what poor people feel."
No,
it's because you grew up in Chelsea, man. You know what life is like. You know what normal people are.
What? Normal people, what, in your area, what would ask you questions like that?
Like, people would assume we fast because of that.
How do you know they would assume that? Did they ever say it to you?
Yeah.
They
Have people said it to you as well, right? Like, Mark, seriously. Big man things, isn't it?
They say to you, it's...
Ramadan. But what is that exactly? Well, it's the 9th month in the Islamic calendar, and it's the month where Muslims around the world observe a month of fasting. And no, it's not a full month where we fast non-stop without having any food or drink, but it's broken up in individual days from when the sun rises to when the sun sets. During that period of time is when Muslims don't eat or drink or indulge in any other forbidden activities or things that could be deemed as bad or wrong. Anything that we shouldn't be doing, like swearing, lying, cheating. It's very much a month where we have to discipline ourselves to try and gain control of our minds and our bodies and to keep ourselves on the right track. But what is the significance of Ramadan? Like, why is it this month? Well, this month is significant for a number of reasons, but the main one being the Quran, which was revealed in this month to Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. It's also one of the 5 pillars of Islam, meaning that it is very, very important. And that's why you'll find leading up to this month, a lot of preparation is done so that we can try to maximize all the good deeds that we do during this month. You know, as well as consciously trying to build that relationship, build a better bond between us and God. There are a few things that we do during this month, as well as fasting, like praying. Prayer is a really big one. Reading the Quran, obviously, you know, because it was sent down in Ramadan. Praying in congregation as well in the masjid. So after we break our fast, we will have our iftar, which is our kind of meal, and then we will go to the mosque to take part in a sort of an evening prayer where it's quite long. It does take a while. It can take up to an hour or sometimes even more than that. So what is a normal fasting day like? I mean, if you've been watching these videos, you have got a rough idea, based on my day-to-day life, what it's like. I don't know if it's best to compare my life to the average Muslim person's life. I mean, I am an average Muslim person, but everyone's different. So some of the main things is waking up for the first morning prayer. Before that, just having a little bite to eat to prepare yourself for the fast ahead. After the morning prayer, you go to sleep, you wake up, trying to read as much Quran as possible during the day, trying to give to the poor and needy, helping the poor and needy through charity, being nice to one another, doing things for other people, helping around the house, helping with family, checking up on family as well. There's the other 4 prayers as well during the day. Obviously, I mentioned iftar, and then the evening prayer. And that cycle kind of repeats itself for 30-ish days. That's basically why we fast in Ramadan. I know today's video was a little bit offbeat, off note. I don't know, what would you call it? It wasn't what it's usually like, but it'll be back to normal tomorrow.